And now, welcome your host, Mr. Benjamin Gerdik.
Hello again, everybody, and a heartfelt howdy howdy to you all. This is Reverend Benjamin Gerdik here, preaching the word today. I bet a lot of you guys didn't know, and in case you were wondering, I am an ordained minister through the Universal Life Church. Learn something new every day. So, a happy recap through the week. Here's what's going down. The boys and girls soccer team both hosted playoff games this week, and boys and girls basketball also held theirs. They hope to advance to the next round. We'll find out on next week's show. And per usual, I've got a couple jokes. Of course, they are cowboy themed, as you can tell, because our very, very special guest today, the best of the West, the man from El Paso, the wonderful Brother Ed Hermansky, my man. So, a couple jokes per usual. Here we go. What do you call a happy cowboy? A Jolly Rancher. Now, which is richer, a cow or a bull? Well, a bull, because a cow gives you milk, but a bull charges you. And if you wear cowboy clothes, are you ranch dressing? Oh, thank you. And now, without further ado, I would like to welcome our very, very special guest, Mr. Ed Hermansky. Mr. Hermansky?
Benjamin, how are you, sir?
I'm so good I scare myself.
I heard that before somewhere.
Have you?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay, I got it from you.
I like the hat.
Do you?
Yes, sir, you look great.
Well, I think I just got it just for you.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Could I try it on real quick?
Sure.
Let me see. I've got a big head, so this might not work out. Hey, it works out great.
Oh, my gosh.
Pretty
Would you
good
look
looking.
at that?
Yeah, well, I'll let you wear it, though.
Yeah? It's
Fits
a little
you
big
better.
for me.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's see. Get this thing back on. Well, Mr. Hermansky, how are you?
I'm fantastic, man. I scare myself sometimes. I'm so good. I've heard that before, huh?
Sounds familiar.
Yes, I am. I'm doing fantastic, man. Life's good. I woke up this morning at my age.
There you
That's
go.
an important thing, you know what I mean?
There you go.
Absolutely.
Blessed already.
I am. Been blessed my whole life.
There you go. Now, you're born in Germany, correct?
I was born in Frankfurt, Germany. My dad and mom came here after the war. There wasn't much of Germany left, thanks to the Americans. So they came over here, and Dad joined the Army, and they sent him back to Germany. So I was born over there. I went to German schools first because the place where my dad was stationed, there wasn't any American schools. So I spoke German first, and then they came back to El Paso, Texas, Fort Bliss. And I went to school there, and I couldn't speak any English. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Getting the snot beat out of me by all the American kids because I was this crazy little German dude.
Man.
But it was okay. Yeah, it was good. And then we went back again. Dad went back there. So I've been there about 3 different times. So
Wow.
yeah. I still have a lot of relatives over there.
Yeah.
So.
Now, how often do you go visit there?
I haven't been there in probably 10 years, busy with grandkids and all kinds of other good stuff. And so I'm planning on going back. I'll be retiring here pretty soon. And one of my trips is to go back and see my family and see who's all still over there. So
You're planning on retiring soon, huh?
I say that every year, Ben. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I mean? That's just
You
like
said it last year.
I know, but you know what? I know this sounds corny, but I love what I do. I love my job, and I love the kids. Okay, I love working with high school kids, and no, there's nothing wrong with me. So I really do. I enjoy my job. You know, I just what am I gonna do if I retire? You know, so
Go hunting some more.
yeah, but I'm getting old. You know, those mountains are getting taller. I don't know
Oh,
how
yeah.
that happened. You know what I mean? They're getting taller, and I'm getting wider. So, anyways, what else we got going here?
So, how'd you like El Paso?
It was good. You know, it was kind of a smaller town. It's gotten a little big now, but it was good for a long time, and I enjoyed it. But we finally, my wife and I decided when my son was born, we wanted to move to Arizona. We'd come back and forth to Arizona previously, and we really fell in love with it. And so I decided we're going to move here. And I do not regret the move. I love Arizona.
There you go.
I love Chandler. It's fantastic. So, yeah.
So now you've been here since day one
I've been here since Hamilton opened, yes.
with Dr. Dupree, correct?
Yes, Dr. Dupree and I used to walk around here when they were building the place.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing. And to see the transformation from then to now is unbelievable. So,
Wow.
yeah, been here for a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And has history always been your favorite subject to teach?
Yeah, I've taught, I have a master's degree in psychology.
Really?
Well, mainly I wanted to find out what was wrong with me. But anyways, I got my master's degree, and I could teach psych, but I really love history. I've taught some business law classes here. I've taught some literature classes at a junior high.
Okay.
But I love history. I'm passionate about it, and so therefore that's what I like to teach. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
History's. I mean, you made history amazing for me. I loved it.
Well, thanks, Benjamin. I appreciate that. Yeah, I
course.
enjoy it. It's a story that needs to be told, but it needs to be told correctly. You know, you gotta keep the kids engaged, and high school kids aren't too excited about learning about old dead people. You know what I mean? So you got to make it a little funny. You got to make it interesting. Got to bring stuff to show the kids. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to give her credit. I don't have no idea if she's still alive, but her name was Miss Young, and she was my 7th grade history teacher, and she brought history alive in my class, and she was the most amazing teacher. From that point on, I would start reading history books, and I have not stopped.
Wow.
So wherever you are, Miss Young, love you, miss you, and I hope you're still with us.
So now you were also the football coach here, correct?
I helped with the JV football program, yes.
JV,
I helped
okay.
coach for about 7 years, I think I did it.
Wow.
Yes, and I enjoyed every minute of it, but it is very time-consuming.
Oh, yeah.
And I will have to admit I am not the best coach in the world, a football coach. Probably a better cheerleader on the sidelines. So,
there you go.
But I did enjoy it, yeah, sure. I did.
Because you used to play football back in El Paso, correct?
I played football, I played baseball, and I played soccer. And,
No kidding.
Yeah, I was really good at soccer because being German, especially in the schools, we started early. So my favorite sport is football.
Really? Okay.
But I think I played best at baseball. I was third baseman. I thought I did a pretty good job and really enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. But
I bet,
all
yeah.
sports are good, as long as kids stay active, that's the main thing.
For sure. Now, before you go, any funny jokes for us? I know you got some tricks up your sleeve.
Well, let's see here. Being a history teacher, right? So this American was captured by the Germans during World War II, and they took him in for an interview. And so the American guy that was captured decided to try and trick him, so he was going tick, 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 tick. And the German guy looked at him and says, "We have ways of making you talk." Tick, talk? Yeah. Yeah, when you got to explain the jokes, they're not very good, are they? You know what I mean?
Well, that one's good.
Yeah, that was. You look good in that hat.
Why,
yeah.
thank you. I just got it the other day. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Benji,
yeah.
you're one of my favorite people, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
you are one of my favorite.
Well, I appreciate that, but
No.
you are. You're an awesome young man.
Why,
you're
thank
going to
you.
be rich one day.
I hope so. I'll remember you.
Me too. And you remember me?
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you my phone number right now. So
Yeah?
if you need like somebody to,
Yeah, I'll
an
write
agent
it
or
down.
something,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We teachers make so much money we don't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
But I don't mind a little more. Or
Ex-
let me
oh, of
rephrase
course.
that. My wife wouldn't mind a little more. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Hermansky, pleasure being on the show.
Thank
God
you
love
very
my
much. I
friend.
appreciate it. Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. Love you guys. Go Huskies.
And taking a look back at sports this week, I'm your host, Colin Hanson. At the state level, the Arizona Diamondbacks have acquired catcher Caleb Joseph for a 1-year deal. He'll be sharing the duties behind the plate with other catcher Alex Avila as the Diamondbacks hope to make another playoff run this season. At the bigger picture, the NFL, there's a big trade between the Ravens and the Broncos. The Ravens have sent their starting quarterback and one-time Super Bowl champion winning quarterback, Joe Flacco, to the Broncos. Huge trade, but I think the NFL has bigger issues on their mind with the up-and-coming takeover of the AAF. The AAF has come up. It is a new league meant to accompany the NFL, and it's supposed to go in the off-season. They're going to play games mostly on Saturdays during the off-season to fill that time. But it's really giving the NFL a run for its money so far. It's taken over the Twitter world. Everyone's talking about it. And with plays like this one we're about to show you, it's coming up for good reason. It's a really nice change to see out of the somewhat strict rules we've been getting out of the NFL lately. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is a legal hit in the AAF, which is why many NFL fans are flocking to the AAF and are loving the action we've seen so far. They've only been up for what is now going to be 2 weeks, only their second week in existence. But with plays like this, NFL fans are getting so sick and tired of the useless penalties all over the field. We want real football back, and the AAF is delivering, and hard. But other than that, not much to do with sports this week, and back to our host, Benjamin Gerdik.
All right, we're back, and it's riddle time, per usual. So, here it is. A cowboy rides into town on Friday, stays for 3 days, and leaves on Friday. Now, how the heck did he do it? You think you got it? All righty. Because the horse's name was Friday. Would have never guessed, huh, you silly goose? It was right in front of you. All righty. Well, that does it for the show today. Be sure to tune in next Friday. We upload every Friday. You can check us out, Hamilton High School Media YouTube channel. You can find it right here. Beautiful. So stay tuned for more. So long, everybody.